Dublin Marley here, back again, playing some more War on the Sea, playing the new campaign in the Atlantic Med mod. Um, so, the last episode, the air patrol bug showed up. So, I am going to try and see if I can get the game to continue on without it. I'll be really sad if this game has that bug issue, because it's probably unplayable if I don't have air patrols. So this is just me testing it out. Alright, you're going there. Got it. You're going there. Got it. Wow, I didn't even make it through the first day. So, wow. Man, the air patrol bug. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright. Alright, it's better. I need to make sure. Oh no, these guys got unlimited range. Yeah, let's use yours. Alright. I have a feeling it's coming though. Yeah, that's gotta be subs. Oh, look at that. Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't you dare do that to me. Alright. Get your ass over there like pronto. I don't know if he's even going there or not. Nah, he's not. Which makes me wonder where that bomber's going to. Alright, let's bomb that. You can RTB. And 2 airfields down. Alright. That was worrisome. Ooh. Nice score up there. Ten rockets. Ignore. One of the worst parts about this is you constantly have to pay attention. Alright, so let's just do the cheat method here. 1, 2, and then we'll put 40 rockets into this guy. I'm curious if they account for daylight savings time. Or like how it gets darker earlier up north. They don't. Yeah, it's late right here. I'm really just testing this out to see if the mod freezes up again. Because I don't think I'm gonna play this if it's gonna freeze up every time on me. That's nice. Wow, I didn't even do crap to the cruisers. Yeah. That destroyer looks pretty hurt. No, he's not that hurt. Well, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for it. Thinking Russian ships should be fun though. Alright. Alright, they're pretty screwed up. Come on, get your ass in there. Oh yeah, too dark. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can drop these guys off. Of course. It always drives me crazy with how little troops they put on bases. It's like, that would never happen in the real world. Alright, you're still going to your home. Let's see if we can load up to you. Nope, you need to get in there closer. Got it? Alright, let's load up some more troops for you. And it's probably just best to go the quickest route. I love these planes are so far away that it's going to take them until morning before they can even get back. Alright. This worked again. So, that is good. Alright. Alright, we got these guys still. You can ignore that. But you are not going to ignore that. Let's make sure we get rid of these guys. And you're taken care of, you're taken care of. You're building back up. We'll let these guys build back up down here. And you've got 6. I'm gonna let you build back up to 8. It's gonna take forever to... No, they're down to 2. Never mind, we will launch you. Alright. Alright. Let's tactical that up. So far, I'm kind of liking it. I mean, there needs to be some changes. But all the games need some changes. I really think the biggest change, though, needs to be the whole game should be taking supplies to the Soviets. And you have to force that by not giving the Soviets any supplies. I might not even give them a base. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Well, we got some big ones on this one at least. Oh yeah, he's down. Well, that's good. I'm not too concerned about destroyers. That and my 3 destroyers can take this. And I didn't lose anyone, which is another plus. Alright. This is kind of annoying. Alright, there you go. Ooh. I have a feeling I'll be disappointed when I go over there. Let's Duca him. We'll see what direction he goes. Yeah, looks like he's going north. Alright, let's push you a little bit that way. Hey, what's up? Ooh. They're back over there. So, I've been playing the game for a little bit. Alright. And it may or may not have a problem. Like the patrol plane bug showed up once already. Guys, they're right here. There we go. Oh no, it's the Air Force is always just overpowered. Like, that's one of the problems in this game is you could probably cut the Air Force in half and be fine. Because it's just going to end up being Air Force versus Air Force all day long. How dare you dive? That probably... Yeah, because it's just the way the game is made. Yep, they both sank. And so that's a problem with all of his games. He's improved it. It used to be worse. Like, I used to just take, I used to have 12 bombers with 14 1,000-pound bombs on them. And you could literally just delete entire convoys off the map. It's getting better. But he still has, like, pretty powerful bombers floating around. And just probably too much air power. And then I'm strategic bombing him to death already. Good job, guys. Alright. You guys. And you. Alright, you can't launch. You need to launch these guys. Yeah, but then you're gonna lose your bomber force, and then you basically you just need to make them cost resource points. I mean, that just kind of fixes all the problems. And there's not much I can do about that. So let's watch this Stuka and watch that. And then watch Le Havre. And let's launch these guys as well. So he's doing the strategic bombing thing to me now, which is fine. I'm already up on him. Alright, let's do this battle first. Go get him. Because theoretically, Germany air power is really all they have to defend against having a smaller navy. But it just makes the air power. You just need to half the bombers, to be honest. That's good. I don't like the. I don't like that you pop up and 3 subs were all able to get in position right next to him. And they don't even have the Americans yet. These are all British subs. Yeah, these have all got to be British subs. And they've got a lot of fake number. They got fake subs here too, so. And I've sank a couple already. I didn't bomb in formation. Once you click attack all, they break formation to attack. If you click the lead plane and then attack, they'll bomb in formation. That was 4 individual bombing attacks, but they just all attack at the same time because of the way the game works. All right. Nah, trust me, a lot of people have a misconception on how that works. It's basically just telling all your bombers, take your own route there, you'll be good. I think these guys got like some killer guns. Or it might be the other plane. Yeah, it looks like they're going down pretty easy. I mean, they had a pretty bad chances, you know, like the numbers were dying in that force. I think that's all of them. Good job, guys. Alright, you can return to base also. Can you launch anything else? Yeah, you need to launch these guys too. One thing I really can't afford. Oh yeah, this guy's screwed. I really can't afford to repair air bases. Looking like the same bomber. Air combat's so messy in this game. Should be the last one. It's so easy because the planes all have like lots of weaponry. In the last mod I was playing, that is not the case. If you like naval battles in World War II, yeah. And it's because of the modding community. Like, there's another mod of the Atlantic and the Atlantic campaign coming out, and they're adding new stuff into the game. Like, they talked to the person who made the game, and he's adding stuff into the game. So there's going to be newer and newer stuff coming into the game. Like, I've gotten my time out of the game for sure. And plus, it's one of those games you can kind of like play forever. Yeah, so it's one of those games you can kind of play forever, to be honest. Like, I played it a whole bunch when it first came out, and then I took a break, and then I played it a ton when the mods started coming out. And then once I found the mods I liked, which I played the Indian Ocean and Tokyo Express, those are the really good mods. And the Pacific War is even good. Like, they have a map of the entire Pacific, but you have to download them all because they're all mods made by the modders. I think we gotta use that guy against this guy. I can't have that. Oh, so annoying. Like, the main modder of the game is Australian. And then this guy, I'm not sure where he's from. But it's a community of guys that all update the game and make new mods for it. And they're in contact with the person who developed the game, so if they need something fixed, they can just call him up and say, hey, we need this fixed. Yeah, this modder is not perfect on stuff like that. So there's going to be airs. I mean, if you've looked at your destroyers, it's insane. Oh, they're on subs. That's probably why. But there's like your original 16, right? Your Type 34s. But then we get to a Goring class. The Z44 class, which I think was your Z44 plan. Then they got a Z52, which is like, I don't even know what these are. So they've got like some weird classes of destroyers. So there's some weird stuff in this game. Just take it with a grain of salt. Alright. Yeah. It's a kind of a running joke now. When he first made the mod, he didn't have enough models for German destroyers. So he took the American Goring class and made it the Jeering class and made it a Goring class. Needless to say, there was a bunch of naval enthusiasts that were not happy. A bunch of people who were like all about the American Navy were like, why is an American destroyer in Germany? I didn't care. I would have probably never caught it, to be perfectly honest. I can barely tell that this is a Soviet ship. Come on, rockets, do me good. No, that's not very good. Maybe their rocket's a little weaker. It's hard. Which is funny because I think this guy should have been firing at me. I'm not gonna watch this. I doubt they sink. One of the funny things about this game is this version of the mod is airplanes are pretty much disposable. Like, it doesn't really matter because you get one per plane type per week. So if you have 4 different types of planes, you get you get one per day. So you'll make up your planes so quick, it's not even like really a worry. It's like I don't really worry about it too much. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like we got another Soviet destroyer. Probably like a Belfast, Fiji, something like that. Yeah, I mean, the other mods, like the mod that I've been playing, but I took a break to play this, you have to use resources to fix them. So it costs you like 5 fuel, 5 engineering, and 50 supply every time you make a new plane. And what happens is you run out of, on the hardest levels, you run out of supply. So you've got some airfields that have no planes because you're not making enough resources. It's plus and minus. Like it in that game, it can become a chore resupplying your airfields because you have to keep track of where all your resources at, and then you have to have all these ship convoys going to all your bases. Yeah, it gets, and once you get over like 15 bases, it's probably not feasible. Like I wouldn't like to do that in the Pacific game. And the Pacific game has like 30 bases that for the Japanese have. That would be horrible if they had supply. And they have a version of supply in that game, just not the horrible version. I just can't even imagine a 4-engine bomber level bombing moving ships. It would be so difficult. Nice. Well, I lost quite a bit, but at least I damaged this guy. Or sank him. But yeah, I mean, it's not big deal. It's just gonna delay me from bombing Leningrad over and over and over again. Because that's all I would do with these guys. Alright. But I am going to have to figure out how I'm going to attack them. With rockets. Alright. They really don't like these guys. So there's a flaw in this version of the game. I already wrote a note to the modder, but if they give me the opportunity to cheat, I'm totally cheating. This should be like 300 something, and it's only like 70. So I can leave in like a minute, basically. But they need to have that much longer to let the fighters catch up and fight me. So I'm just going to cheat them until they fix it. That's my general philosophy on that. Alright. Back to these three guys. It's an awfully long-range fighter, too. Let's tactical this guy up. Another problem is the larger you make the game, the more it just becomes a never-ending air battle. That's why I like Abdicom a lot, and the Indian Ocean fights. Those are really good mods because they're small enough to where you don't get the huge creep of too much of a game. I'd love to see an Indian Ocean mod, or not Indian Ocean, a Philippines Islands mod. That would be phenomenal. Now I'm just wondering if my my air patrols are gonna freeze. Really? That's all you got, guys? That's not even a direct hit. Well, I don't think they're gonna sink, so might as well bail out of this fight. I could have had this guy bomb Leningrad. Go back to your home. Alright, so you are almost here. You are here. I gotta pay attention to my my ships. My God. I'm half tempted to just let him shoot him down, just so I don't have to fight this battle anymore. It's like the bombers are following him the whole way back. What? RTB. That's probably why you're doing some weird stuff. I think I'm gonna wait before I start bombing some more places. though, you can drop off your troops to here. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about that place. Go back and get some more troops. I'm gonna go attack it, but I guarantee you it's a sub. Absolutely zero. So the computer, even though I keep getting told that they use the same command points that I do, has way more ships than you do. Like, you don't have near amount the capacity that they do. Yeah, this is a sub. I only had, let's see here, 3 destroyers there. 3 destroyers there. And then up here, I've got a battle cruiser, 3 light cruisers, and 3 destroyers. I think I started with 140. Or 180. The problem is, and you're not gonna like this, your subs kind of suck in the game. Because you got your U-boat classes, right? So you have 4 torpedo tubes. And you really, in this game, need to fire all your torpedoes at once. So it really, my tier level kind of goes like this. It kind of goes Germany, Japan, and then British subs. Because the British subs, they have one that fires like 10 torpedoes at once. But early in the game, I kind of need to reinforce the troop strength along this line. And then strategic bomb. But here's the thing, I won't even need subs. Pretty soon, I'll control the whole thing. Like, I've already knocked out 2 airfields. So as soon as I get paid with command points, I'll build a new fleet and probably go invade Plymouth and just kind of start moving up the line on England. Like, the only game, in fact, the only game that subs are I've always thought were like really, really good is the base game. I never really needed them in this one. I'm just saying in the game. In the game, it's like by far the, and depending on the mod, this mod, they're fairly cheap. They're like 15 a pop. But so you can, what are you doing out here? Let's use you. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, Japan's torpedoes work too. I would say Japan probably had the best torpedo in the world. Now remember, I'm not a historian or anything. I can't even get my ship classes right half the time. But in the game has gameisms, and you almost... The game is the game. You gotta play it. Just because in real life, whatever worked better, in the game, whatever works best is the best. Trust me, after you fire a 4 torpedo spread from a German sub, and then you take the 10 torpedoes out of a British sub, and you'll be like, because you don't get to fire twice usually when you're a sub. You fire once, and then you have to escape that scenario. So firing 10 torpedoes at once is awesome. Especially when you have a battle. Like 4 torpedoes in this game might sink a battleship. Like, especially if they hit all in the same area, it might not sink it. That's why that 6 torpedoes and the... That's why 6 torpedoes and the 10 torpedo subs are just so much better. I think the Americans have an 8 too. I don't know why they have subs on the surface. It's kind of silly. Yeah. And here's even a funnier thing. Torpedoes done by plane are nerfed compared to their submarine cousins. So your plane torpedoes don't work as well. They have less explosive power. Or at least they do in the... They do in Yort's mods, so the Indian Ocean and Abdicom. Man, they're just mocking me. It's day 2 and the air patrol worked. I might be good here. Whoa. What are you doing there, Pilgrim? Alright, I like this. Oh, I'm on top of him. Alright, so we got 1. Well, let's just waste 6 and 6. Yeah, I mean, that whole... What's funny is Bismarck was almost more valuable just hanging out in Norway than it would be out in the ocean. Like the other German battleship up in Norway, the British kept wasted so much resources on just messing with that damn ship. There we go. This is looking better. Well, those aren't. A whole bunch of near misses for this guy. I don't think that'll be enough to sink him, though. He looks pretty bad. Yeah, he's on fire nicely. Him? I don't think so. Sometimes the computer's pretty dumb, though, so the computer will set itself on fire a lot of times, which is always nice. Oh, it was a British battleship. I'm an American scumbag. Oh, see, he's on fire too. I mean, sure, but what they are really good at doing is forcing Britain to keep 3 or 4 battleships to counter it. So, like, they usually had to keep multiple battleships up there to intercept the Bismarck, and it probably was more valuable doing that than it was actually going sailing around. Nah, that's fine. Trust me, you can make fun of America, Britain, Germany, all you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But it would have probably been. Germany could have forced England to keep like 3 battleships up at the flow just to counter it. And then when they left, it kind of freed up England to send ships elsewhere. Especially if they would have had both of them. England, it would have been like, we need to have like 5 battleships. Oh yeah, they did hunt the Bismarck, but that's what they were there for. The fleet that was there, they were there to stop excursions from the German high seas fleet from going out. But once you take that threat away, all those ships that were here to to prevent to prevent these battleships from going out, once they were gone, they could go down here, or they could go elsewhere, or they could send them overseas if they wanted to. So just being a fleet and being kind of forced them to keep their forces right around here. And then when what's his name moved up here, yeah, because it was up here about there, and then they moved it down here, or it was here in Troddenham, I think. Actually, it's been several places. I think it was here. Oh, that's a cruiser. That's not good. Let's see which way he goes. You can return to base. New air. Let's go launch some rockets at this guy. Yeah. Now, what was crazy is, like, you guys knew the war and when the war was going to start. Well, I'm not sure your military did, but the leader knew. Why did you guys not sortie them and have them out at sea? Can you imagine if the Bismarck and... What is this? Alright, let's split this up. Imagine if you would have had both your battleships out at sea when the war started. What? This is weird. Like, you could have sorted... What? Alright, you guys go kill this. You guys continue doing what you're doing. I think this is an air. Or whichever, you could have sorted all your ships prior to the war starting. And then when the war started, let the Royal Navy hunt them down. That would have been... Like, imagine if you would have sent one over to your, like, overseas territories. Alright. He's looking pretty dead. Now, what I'm curious about, what's this all about over here? Oh. These are my guys. Okay, I'm an idiot. You had the place in Africa. No, you lost that, didn't you? I'm confusing World War I and World War II. And they didn't sink. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a ship battle here real quick. Return to base. Oh, shit. Hopefully this guy isn't fast. And I can find him. Let's just take a random plane. and look for them. Oh, this better not be a sub. No, this is ships. It always makes me upset that I can look with my binoculars and find them, and then he still won't appear in my map. I can't see him though. Alright, you can break. You go up north and get over there. There we go. Excuse me. Well, let's get closer. I'm at 21,000 yards. Somehow this guy is going 41 knots. So I need to do this. The only thing I don't like about, there needs to be a times 10 thing here. Alright, let's open fire. You firing? I don't think they're in range. Yeah, they got 17,000. They should be in range though. Interesting. Well, let's speed this up till they fire. It's even funnier. The computer might just go ram the island. There we go. You know, you can fire anytime too, guy. It's weird. That's probably about right. I watched a German movie on Stalingrad called Stalingrad. It was pretty good. Wow, this is slow. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, go strafe that guy. He's not even firing at me yet. Yeah, he's gonna run straight into the island. It's something to do with the computer AI. Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew that shit. Italy was pretty dumb. Yep, he's just going to beach himself for no reason. This is one of the problems with the game is the AI occasionally will do dumb things near islands. Like stuff like this. Well, I mean, they kind of saw the writing on the wall. They kind of knew it was over. You know what? I don't think I can hit him. Yeah. There's a whole lot of things. Like, I read a lot of alternative history stuff. And, like, the best strategy was probably the Southern strategy. Like, the Battle of Britain was moronic. Once France fell, you and then Italy had joined the war, your best option at that point was probably moving everything you could move south. And you probably should have put way more pressure on Spain. Like, give Spain a little ultimatum like, we're either going to invade or you join us. What do you want? Because shutting Gibraltar down and shutting that strait down would probably have given you the Mediterranean. And I'm pretty sure Spain would have probably looked and saw that France was out and England had almost no land forces that had armed weapons that were anywhere near it. They probably would have joined. Yeah. Yeah. He, he's given as good as he gets. These guys are a little dangerous though. They've got 5.1-inch guns, so they could probably hurt me. We'll do another round of that. Which one's that one? Yeah, but do you really need to invade the Swiss? I mean, if they had oil, sure, I'd invade them. Come on, planes. Do some damage. Alright, you're looking a little bit better. Let's make sure we get all our guns in play here. Gonna have a whole bunch more planes coming to strafe them. Well, yeah, now it's gonna go better. Damn. Taking some good damage. I mean, yeah, it's... Why do destroyers have 5 damage control? He's gotta be hurting. This is gonna be brutal for him. That fire's fine. Oh wow, they had rockets still? Oh, well, this problem's solved. If I had known that. Oh yeah, this battle's easy now. Alright, let's get out of here. And done and done. Well, it was nice talking to you, but it's after midnight here, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. But, nice talking to you. Should buy the game. I love it. Either way, I am out of here, man. Later.